Episode 204 of The Walking Dead. Cherokee Rose. I don't mean to keep bringing up Breaking Bad, although I do because it's awesome. But something I noticed when watching this episode tonight, it cuts to a commercial break like half hour through, and I'm like, it must be 50 minutes. I look around my computer, like, nope, there's still another half hour. Breaking Bad episodes is like hit a crack, dude. It feels like it's over in like fucking seconds. It just feels so short. Breaking Bad episodes feel like they're like half an hour, and they're an hour. Walking Dead episodes feel like they're 2 hours, and they're an hour. I'm not trying to like pick on the series. I am enjoying the series. I'm invested in it. But tonight's episode is a good example of I think there's a problem with trying to serialize a show about people trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. Which is like, how long can you like stretch this out, really? Now you can make it about the characters and stuff, but even that has its limits. There's only so much that could happen between them in this kind of world. They could betray each other, like Shane did last week, which was, I think, one of the strongest episodes of the series so far. They could screw each other. There's only so much going on. Certain other things are gone. Work, politics, law and justice, and I don't know. But I do know. I mean, I know the comic series has been going on for a long, long time, and I heard it has like over 100 issues. But even that, I'm like, could it really stay strong that long? And I don't know. I haven't read the comics, but people do know the answer to that. I don't know. But this episode is just too many things going on, and none of them are all that interesting. You have Daryl walking off into the look for Sophia again. This is what, like 3 episodes or 4 episodes now of looking for Sophia. You have a fat zombie in a well. Looks like a boomer from Left 4 Dead, which they try to get it out of the well because they're afraid it'll contaminate the drinking water. You have Glenn and the hot farm chick going to the pharmacy. You have, and Glenn is retrieving a pregnancy test for Rick's wife. I don't know her name at the pharmacy. Just nothing really that big going on. Not a lot of conflict, and a little bit of Shane trying to like adjust to what he just did and whether she wants him around or not. And I don't know. Just that I thought that the zombie in the well storyline, while kind of fun, was just a waste of time. Like, it did need to be there. It did get like one awesome line though when they like pull the thing out. Or first of all, they lower Glenn in. I thought it was kind of stupid how the well snaps. Like, I don't see that happening. And then, like, somehow when they're pulling Glenn out, the rope got tangled around the zombie, so they were able to pull it out. I guess I could accept that, whatever. But the well snapping off just didn't seem real to me. But then when they get him out, the one guy, I don't know his name, but the one black guy that's with them, he's like, good thing we didn't do anything stupid, like shoot the zombie in the head, because they're talking about doing that. They're like, well, no, that'll just contaminate the water worse. And then when they pull the thing out, like, it bursts basically, and its lower half falls into the well, and like all this blood and guts falls into the well, that was pretty cool. And the black dude like bashes his head in. He's like, good thing we didn't do anything stupid, like shoot it in the head. That was pretty cool. Like, that was funny, but like that whole scene was doesn't I don't know, it didn't It was like, okay, let's take up 20 minutes of an episode or however much on nothing. Glad the hot farm. I don't know who she is, but God, she's a hottie. The hot farm chick from the Herschel farm. Go into the pharmacy. That was like one of the most awkward sex scenes I've ever seen. Well, first of all, it wasn't even a sex scene because all they do is get to see them take their shirts off and kiss, and then there was nothing. Which I would have. I don't know if it would be gratuitous or not. I would like to see more, maybe just because she's hot. But I remember in the season one there was like sex scenes with Shane and Rick's wife, which were pretty hot for television. I thought he's fucking her doggy style or something in the tent. That was pretty cool. Or like out in the woods, I think. Give me a little something here, but it was just such an awkward setup. She like finds him looking at condoms, or he's looking for the pregnancy shit, and she finds him with the condoms, and then she's like, "Well, that's very presumptive," and he's like, "I wouldn't ever have sex. What do you think something's wrong with me? Oh no, I wouldn't ever have sex. I'd have sex with you." It's just like, what are they like? 15 years old? There was no like build up to the sex. It was just kind of like, well, I kind of want to have sex. Like I get Glenn's reaction, like, okay, cool, stuttering and shit, but I get where she's coming from too. Like maybe she just wanted to get laid, and it's the end of the world, and why the fuck not? But it just was handled. I thought it just felt fucking stupid. It was, I don't know. And then you see them like riding on the way back, and he's like looking at her all goofy, which is kind of funny, but it's just like, and then she's all like bitching him. No, it was a one time thing. Like, okay. It was just fucking. The whole thing was weird. I want to see if they go anywhere with that, or if it was just another waste of time. And then you had Daryl going to the woods, and not much happens with him either. He like finds a house, walks around it. Nothing interesting happens. He like walks out. He sees a rose growing or like a flower growing, and then he like just comes back and he goes to the mom and he picked the flower for her and he like put it in a little bottle, and he gives this like speech about the Cherokee rose and how it came from the Trail of Tears and blah blah blah. And it's actually, I thought, like just a nice little scene. Like if there's one character that's really growing on me, it's Daryl. Like I really like the guy. And maybe it's because he's just such like a hard ass motherfucker, but he's just got like this nice side to him. It just kind of works. I guess it's kind of like a cheap trick, like, oh, we make this guy like a just total badass, but then he's like got this nice side. But it's just like a really sweet thing he did for the mom. Like I enjoyed that scene. But yeah, the only big thing, and then you had Rick talking to the Herschel farm doctor guy like about them being able to stay there, which makes sense to me because what the fuck else are they doing? It seems pretty peaceful there, pretty quiet. But I don't remember the doctor ever telling them they had to leave. Maybe I missed something, but he's all like, "Please let us stay." And then like the doctor gave this weird response about fathers and sons, and then, well, if I let you stay, there'll be some kind of rules. We'll talk about that. Like, what kind of fucking weird rules is this guy gonna have? I bet you something weird, because that's just like an odd thing to say. There'll be no fucking on my property, or I get I get to fuck your wife once a week, or I don't know. Like, what the fuck? It'll be something weird that's gonna take them off the farm. But really, kind of a lot of not much. And the biggest thing that happened was Rick's wife getting the pregnancy test. She goes out and takes a piss, and she's positive, like she's pregnant, which means that she won't be able to hide what her and Shane did forever, no matter how much she wants to. There'll be no way to hide that. Best hope is she miscarries somehow. Then maybe she could hide it, or she could try to perform fucking crazy abortion. Maybe the doctor, I know he's a vet, but maybe he could figure this shit out and do it for her. And then he'll get some, whatever. It's just not much of an episode, I thought. I'm not picking on it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like I wasn't interested in what was going on, but there wasn't much going on. Interesting thing though, in the preview for the next episode, you see that Daryl's brother, the racist fucking guy from the beginning of the series, shows up again. I thought for sure you'd never see him again. They showed it. They show him talking. Maybe it's a flashback or something, but I don't think so. So that will be fucked up. Maybe that'll bring a little bit of life into this. But so far this season, like the big thing to me, there was an awesome highway sequence at the beginning of the first episode, and then the last episode with Shane, badass stuff with Shane. But it's something to watch. But it's not replacing Walking Dead for me, or it's not replacing Breaking Bad for me. And honestly, I'm having more fun with another show that's going on right now, which is Sons of Anarchy, which I thought season 3 of Sons of Anarchy was utter shit. Like, I hated it. And then this season, it's like back on track. It really is like a show of like the most vile, disgusting human beings, like repulsive fucking characters you could ever want to meet. Or even like the good people on it are just total scumbags. But that's kind of daring in one respect. And then it is just like getting exciting and stuff. So I'll probably do a reaction to Sons of Anarchy here and there too, probably next week because I'm interested to see where that's going. But as for Walking Dead, I mean, I don't know how many episodes they're doing in this half season, but you need to inject some more drama into it, you know, to get it going. Like right now, it's just shit is bleak. Well, that sucks. Give us some more immediate kind of conflict than shit is bleak, or there's a zombie in the well, or I need to go get fucking birth control or birth or pregnancy tests. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not hating on it. It just wasn't a great episode for me. I didn't see a whole lot of people going crazy about it on Twitter or anything either. So it's just kind of like, it's another Walking Dead. Anyways, I'm not ranting and I'm done talking about it. And, it'd be interesting to see your comments and whatnot. Later, guys.